This video will walk through the process of accepting your student's lottery seat and moving through the registration form. Once you sign in to your parent account, you will be able to see underneath your student whether or not they have been offered a seat in the lottery. If they have, you may choose to either accept or decline their placement. In order to move forward with registration, you must accept their placement. So we'll click to accept, and then the page will reload. From here, you can click the Registration tab and select Register Now. You can see the school year that you're registering for, your student's name, and agree to the requirements and policies, and continue. The first step in the form is the student information step, where you can view information from the district and see information pre-populate that was carried over from your application. You will notice additional fields that are required that have not been pre-populated, so you will need to answer those. We can move through the questions. Please note that the questions with the red asterisk are required. Once we continue past the student information step, we then move on to the guardian information. Once again, you will notice some information pre-populates and some is new information that you must answer. Moving forward, we have our emergency contact step, where you may elect to enter emergency contact information for up to 3 additional people. You will then sign and continue. We have a student's health inventory, where you can select any medical conditions. You will notice some answers will prompt other fields to populate. And then once you are finished, you can continue to the next step. We have our language survey. And then we can continue to the next step. Following the language survey is the parent-guardian contract, where you must agree to the terms laid by the district and sign. We then have the Code of Student Conduct Acknowledgement. Please read this information and sign as well. the electronic communication device form, the media and directory release. You may choose whether or not to give consent for these items. Next, we have an upload step where you may provide different documents that will be required for enrollment. In order to select these files, we would click Browse, and then you can search for it if you are on a computer. If you are using your cell phone, once you click Browse Files, you would be able to choose the file or a photo of the document, just as though you're entering a photo in a text message. So once again, you would click Browse. You could search for the item and then select to open it. Once you have provided those documents that you have on hand, you can continue. Finally, we have the parent-guardian signature, where you can sign that all of the information is true to the best of your knowledge and continue. Finally, we have our review page. You are able to review all of the information that you have put into the form. If you need to go back at any point to edit, you can do so by clicking the Edit button at the top of each step, or you can click on this step in this navigational bar to the left. Once you have reviewed your information and it is complete, you can click to Submit now. You will receive a message that you have completed your forms. You will also receive an email. At this point, you can return to your dashboard, fill out any forms you need to for any additional students. We can also see that under this student, Matthew, his registration is now submitted and in processing. Please let your school know if you have any additional questions.